Well, it's Darcy's Corner. Um, it's March 7th, 2022. I'm in Alberta. We're still in a pandemic. It's coming along beautifully, as is my face. It is, I don't know, the cheeks are rounder. 5 o'clock shadow's still kind of there, but it's starting to go away. I've gone for a couple of rounds of laser now, so there's patches where the hair isn't coming back, which is good. Just need more of those patches all over the face, and then I'll be fine. Who knows how many more sessions that'll be? 5 or 6 probably. Anyway, been reflecting a lot on my trans experience and my life experience in general. And because I'm ADHD, well, I don't know why, but presumably because I'm ADHD, among other things, I I have very poor social skills because I can't pay attention so good to people, or I don't anyway. And I always misinterpret things and think that I'm welcome when I'm not, and don't understand how my presence is constantly offensive to most people, it seems. And that's just been a problem that I've always had since I was little. As long as I can remember, my presence has been offensive to somebody for some reason. Yeah, I never understood why I was a problem, but I guess I was. Because when you're a little kid, you don't know. And when I got older, honestly, I thought people liked me. I thought people thought I was fun to be around, and the ones that were in my circle, which was very few, admittedly. But, I had sleepovers. I went on nature hikes, and I don't know. I was a little bit involved with the local kids doing whatever they were doing, playing baseball or whatever. I was never a big hockey fan. I like. I'm glad other people like it. I just don't really enjoy hitting people or being hit, and I don't really enjoy trying to do anything on skates other than not fall on my butt, which I was not very good at, not falling down. So hockey wasn't really a joy for me. I like going to the games because I like doing the wave. Yeah, that part I liked. I liked cheering when they were cheering and booing when they were booing. But I just wanted to be part of the crowd. I could have cared less who got in a fight or who was scored a goal. I just was happy to be part of the group, enjoying the enthusiasm. But no, I was never a popular person in elementary school or high school. I was barely tolerated by most people most of the time. I never understood why. But I was ADHD, and I missed a lot of social cues that other people got, and I just didn't understand why I was the way I was. But I mean, what kid does, right? Uh, the kids that got the social cues didn't know why they did. We were just wired differently. Anyway, fast forward to now, and I'm 42 instead of 14, and people are still dodging me or saying one thing to my face and another thing behind my back, and it's because now I stand out visibly, and so many of them just can't hack it. And on the one hand, like I can accept that that's their hang up, and whatever, that's gotta be their loss, but I don't know. I didn't enjoy it when I was in school, and I'm not enjoying it now that I'm an adult. That I have to accept the fact that people just don't like me because I'm me. And what I think of as charming, other people think of as offensive. And the thought that I might exist, that I might ever have somebody that cares about me at all, I mean, that's offensive to so many people. And there's nothing I can do about it, of course. But they don't have to worry. I am very much alone. And I don't see that changing ever. The other people don't see me as me. They see me as, well, they see me as me, but they see me as the freak in a dress. Is what they see. Or a man with breasts. They don't see a middle-aged woman with a deep voice and challenge with facial hair. That's not what they see. That's not what they hear. They hear him. They see him. It's very challenging to go through the world knowing that nobody sees you as you. Um, I have difficulty sometimes seeing me as me. See, I built this cage for so long. I spent so much time reinforcing it. It's hard to properly walk away from it because it always looks like I can check in, but I can never leave. Also, there are aspects of my masculine self that protect me, that keep me safe, and I'm keeping those. I don't have a choice, mind you. Like, I am the size that I am, and when I feel threatened, I become assertive and aggressive. That's not going to change. I have a different voice when I'm under threat. Yeah, he's not a fighter. Okay, I never have been a fighter, so I don't have the option of punching people out. But I am big, so most people aren't going to try to hurt me. And that's good. Yeah, I don't have fear that way. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to intimidate people just by being big. Especially if I get mad about something, if I get passionate about something. My emotions are all over the place with messing with my hormones. It really does mess with your emotions. And I've always been able to control myself to the point where I never do anything criminal. I don't attack anybody. I don't threaten to attack anybody. I'm not going to hurt people. Ever. But I'm big. And I can get mad. Or I can be extremely despondent and sad. Like I can. There's a lot inside that I never let out before. And my ability to hold that back is not what it used to be. Anyway, It's at times like these I reflect on Mr. Rogers and the lessons he taught me when I was very, very small. He used the Daniel Piper tiger puppet, and he had the actress tell that puppet over and over again, "You were not a mistake. You were meant to be here. I'm glad you're here." And at the end of his show, every time, he would say, "There's no other one like you. You're special just the way you are." And he said it over and over and over and over again. And I was only 4 or 5 years old when I was listening to that. But that was a good message to hear over and over and over again at 4 and 5 years old. You are not a mistake. You're meant to be here. And you're special just the way you are. Because I heard that at 4, and I believed it. And it's good that I keep believing that at 42. Because this is a very lonely process to go through. And most people just do not understand how it feels like you lose everything and everyone that ever meant anything to you. It's a very, it can be a very depressing process. I totally understand why there's a high rate of suicide amongst the trans community. Like, you're surrounded, but you're all alone. And even when people are kind, they really don't understand what they're talking about. But at least they're kind. Trying means something. So for those of you out there who are trying to help people like us and trying to be supportive, even if it doesn't work, thank you for trying. That means something. Anyway, sorry to be so depressed. This is Darcy's Corner. Peace.